What's up everyone, Nameco here, Fantasy Smack Talk, and this is a football video in the off season. So if you're as excited for football as I am, and I'm always excited for it, go ahead, click on the card and you get Fantasy University. What we did at Fantasy Smack Talk was put together what you need to win, and that's an app, and it's for prior to the season, during the season team management, and getting ready for the playoffs, how to do trades, what different leagues are. It's everything fantasy football. It's absolutely fantastic. So click on the card, check it out. All right, so now let's talk about Demarco Murray. What a bust last year. And he pretty much, it didn't come out in this reports, but he demanded a trade, right? He didn't like the offense that Chip Kelly ran, even though Kelly's gone. Demarco Murray wanted out of Philly. So what happened? He got traded to the Titans, which was unheard of because Demarco Murray was from Dallas, over 2,200 total yards, 13 touchdowns. When Philly got him, everyone thought he was going to be a great fit and he was going to be a beast. Clearly, that did not work out. So he's moved on to the Titans. So let's think about his role there, right? The first one that I need to talk about is Bishop Sankey. Obviously, if you ever drafted Sankey, he's never lived up to the hype. And while I don't necessarily see the Titans cutting him, maybe he'll be the change of pace, but I wouldn't be shocked if they try to trade him because they do have Cobb, another young guy that they got there, Andrews, and they got McCluster, so it's a little bit heavy. So if they can get a decent value for Sankey, I could see him getting shipped out of town. As far as Demarco goes, I also don't think, you can't look at those Dallas numbers. Obviously, we're throwing Philly out, right? The scheme never fit him, so let's think about Dallas, because the Titans are more of a north and south or downhill runner style that Murray has, so you think it would fit. The problem is the Titans line is not even close to Dallas's line 2 years ago, so I really don't see Demarco Murray putting up those same type of numbers. But he basically, it feels like he took the year off last year. He's going to be running with something to prove. So while I don't see him as a clear-cut RB1 by any means, because the last year was just a debacle of a season for anyone took him at the end of the first, beginning of the second round, I do think he has the ability to bounce back quite a bit. I mean, he's definitely an early favorite for bounce back candidate of the year, at least fantasy wise. All right, let's see what this means in terms of the Philadelphia Eagles. Ryan Matthews is still there. Ryan Matthews averaged over 5 yards per carry, while Demarco was right around the 3.5 mark. So Matthews was clearly the superior runner based on, again, it's a Chip Kelly scheme. We got a new scheme in, but I think Matthews is almost going to somewhat get overdrafted at this point because Matthews has never been the most durable back. We've obviously known that with his San Diego days. They still have Sproles there, which is a great change of pace back. I really see them being a 1-2 punch. So what this all means when it's all said and done, I would actually take Demarco Murray over Ryan Matthews, and this is obviously very early. I mean, I'm sitting here in March right now, but as of right now, I'm seeing I would take Murray over Matthews, and Murray being a high upside RB2, Matthews being a mid guy RB2, just because I'm worried about the timeshare there with Sproles. Sproles is one of the most underrated players. And the fact of the matter is Kiko Alonso's left, Murray's left. Anyone Chip Kelly brought in, the new GMs that came in is like, all right, let's get rid of all these guys. So who knows? Eagles might even draft a running back. You never know what could happen there with that. So obviously a lot of moving parts, but it was obviously a big trade seeing Demarco to the Titans. And I think while he doesn't go to the 2 years ago numbers with Dallas, I don't think he's as bad as Philly. I think he regresses somewhere to the mean, and I think he might be a draft day bargain as we head into the 2016 season.